Valve fucked up, and hey, oh guys, it's 9 a.m. right now, and Valve just released an update when I woke up to. You can now trade up 5 StatTrak reds or just 5 normal reds and get a regular knife. As much as it sounds like a fever dream, as you can see here, Everlone,
Normal.
I just mute it real quick. All it takes is 5 covert skins. Bish bash bosh. Click the trade up, and boom, you get a random knife. If you have 5 StatTrak things, you get a StatTrak knife. It's a little bit of a fever dream, and I'm gonna keep this just very. I'm probably not gonna edit this. I'll probably just no sponsor, just upload this.
Bunun boy when you
A
call.
lot of people are worried. I'll be real. Okay, as you can see here on Price Empire, all covert skins are shooting through the roof, and every single red skin has dropped up to 75% off price. It's a little bit sticky. Hey, and just as proof, anomaly here, as you can see, 5 coverts trading up, and you can trade the coverts. The reason why he was able to do this was because these 5 skins in his inventory, probably he had them for ages. Boom, boom, boom. You could trade up to a red and instantly trade it. So what does that mean for the Counter-Strike market and just the future? I'm just going to keep it very real and we're just going to go over it. I think a lot of people are affected by it. Let me know what you think in the comments. But even for me, I recently bought a knife. It's nothing crazy on what other people did. I recently bought a, what was that? As you can see, I've just bought a couple coverts for 28 quid each. I bought a butterfly recently. And just to show you, hold on, where is it? I bought a black laminate for 1.2k, and when I woke up, the black laminate is worth $600, as you can see here. Look at that price trend. Now, what does this mean? I'll go through this and everything, and like, what does the future mean basically? I'll probably make a part 2 of this with like edited and actual like new opinions, but what do I think of this? Covert's shooting through the roof. Also, classifieds are going up because you can trade up the classifieds. So as you can see here, the API price of this was $1. API price was $4 here. How much is it now? Not terrible, but look, 3 quid to 9 quid. Why? Because you can trade the pinks up to the coverts and then the coverts up to the knife. Anyway, yeah, coverts are going through the roof. And here you see butterfly knives, any knife, any glove, it's just golds, have basically lost all their value. All these knives, 60% down. Big, big crash. Now, I've received a lot of DMs and a lot of thingies of conspiracy theories and the end goal. And I think Frankfurter made a really good tweet about this. He said, sorry for my voice, I just woken up. He said there right now there's approximately 5 to 8 million golds out there. If you were to trade up every single mil spec, it would only add, so like mil specs, you have 10 mil specs, that's 1 purple. So it would take 100 mil specs to trade up to 1 pink. It would only add 400,000 extra knives to supply. The purples would only add 400,000 extra. Pinks would add 1.2 million, and every red, that includes all the low floats, StatTrak factory news that aren't worth it, would mean 4 million. So if we were to delete every single skin in the entire game, it would only double the amount of knives in the supply. Now, what does that mean? Price will probably fall 50%. I know it's fallen more, but it'll fall, you know what I mean? If there's just double. Now, Ruffle also made a very good tweet about this. He said the thing that matters the most is consumer confidence, okay? It doesn't matter if you are Zipple with a $1 million inventory. It doesn't matter if you're little Timmy who lives down the road in Michigan, okay? And he just saved up his part-time job to afford a butterfly knife, right? What they have done is basically fucked all the people who really enjoy skins. And anyone who's on the fence with skins probably might not want to come in. Any crypto person, any big investor is going to be scared because Valve will just make a rash, random decision. As you can see here, I bought a couple coverts just because, hey, the content would trade up to one. But yeah, as you can see, if you pick any one of these items, they have halved. If I go to dollars, okay? Hedge Majors floating about 9k. Last sale price 5k. Now, example here, 2.8k Karambit Doppler, now $800 selling. Now, what it looks like in game is this. I think I have some items. All it takes is 5 reds. That's disgusting. Now, overall, have I woken up to a fucking shit show? Yes. Have you guys woken up to a shit show? Yes. But the end result, and this might be really, really wonky. I think, and I'm not sure, but I'm thinking this is a Valve's retaliation to all the pumping and market manipulation. In terms of your actual skins, chat, do not worry about them. As you can see, majority of skins haven't crashed. It is because they, you know what I mean? It's only knives, it's only golds. 50 quid, and now, okay, this is a little bit hard because it's float determined. If I just find something that isn't float determined, the AK Oligarch, field tested. This is new, it's not float determined. Yesterday it was 120, today it's 100. Okay, so it's not even. Before the update it was selling for 110. Yeah, skins have only crashed maybe what, 10%. It's really the knives that have crashed that much extra, right? Now what do I think? Yeah. So if we spin back to the Valve's retaliation, I personally think if you're just an average Joe, this in the long run is very, very good. It basically means knives will be cheaper. You will not need to be doing $20,000 knives, $8,000 hedge mage gloves. It basically means the entry level is very, very low. Now, personally for me, this is almost like a... Now, personally for me, at one point in my life, I had 100% in Counter-Strike. And I damn well know one of you watching this video has 100% of your net worth. Funny enough, I made a video on the other account. Where was it? Alright, as you can see here, if I scroll down, 3 months ago, I made this video. CS2 trading has changed forever. And in the video, they're saying I actually asked you guys to give me your ratio from Steam, from your wallet, your bank, to your CS inventory. And I wanted to see the ratio. And as you can see, a lot of people have majority invested in Counter-Strike. I have a $160 inventory, $0 in my bank account. I'm 19. 70% of my net worth is in my inventory, 30% in my bank. And this is the reality for a lot of people. $6,000 inventory, $200 in the bank. $1,000 inventory, $10 in the bank. Valve has basically screwed over a lot of just average consumers. They've definitely fucked the big oilers, the Chinese pumpers, the pump groups, the big investors who just didn't do anything wrong, the collectors. But a lot of these small people, you guys, they've completely fucked. A lot of these people who majority of their inventory is a play skin, a butterfly, 3k inventory minus 5k in taxes, 0 on the bank, 50-50, $3,000 inventory, 600 euros. A lot of people have woken up with half their inventory lost in value, and I think that is scary. And I don't think a lot of people are going to be willing to put more money into the game. Now, I do want to add one thing, okay? Jab, he's an absolute man of a man. He said 2 things, and it's completely right. He says, relax, this is not the first major market change, and it won't be the last, okay? There's always an immediate overreaction, doomsday, sell, and it slowly recovers, okay? We've had the gambling bans in 2014. We had the duping allegations. Not even allegations. People were duping guns and selling them. They thought the market was going to crash. We had the OP skins trading ban. We had another gambling ban. We had the 7-day trading cooldown. We had the pending Steam balance. We had another gambling ban. We had the gambling site storm the like. We had so many updates that so many people said the market's dead. Counter-Strike's gonna die. Sell. So in the long run, I personally think it will recover a little bit. It won't be minus 75%. It might float at maybe minus 50, minus 55. Your skins are relatively safe. If you have classifieds, if you have coverts, they're gonna go up. If you have knives, they've obviously gone down. But honestly, fingers crossed, chat, the market is not dead. But this definitely has affected some people. And again, as much as it sounds very, very bad, this can happen to anyone, okay? Always make sure that when you put money into the game, into Counter-Strike, it is not your money, okay? I've been banned twice in the past year on 2 separate accounts, and it's scary. It's scary. Now, was I unbanned twice? Absolutely, but the fact that it can happen is scary. So guys, I really hope every single one of you are doing okay, and in the long run, just stay positive, chat, and truly, if you need someone to talk to, I'm going to be live later on stream today. You can talk to me. I will make a part 2 of this, of like a clearer, conscious decision and an opinion and edited. It's a sticky one. All right, guys, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section because it's a weird time. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay.